But we do have to go back to all the other places because they've got things that we've just not completed yet. The majority of it's in Midgard, in around the Lake of the Nine. You can see there's lots of misty areas that we've not explored properly. So we've got a lot more to do. I suppose, where are we up to? It's 9:45, almost 3 hours in. I'll probably go up to 4 hours. So I'm going to start trying to cross off some of these markers here. So like the blue with the white shield markers. I'm going to try and knock some of them off, and then next time we'll go to Muspelheim. So let's see how much of this we can get done. So where are we now? Well, in fact, we're at the World Bridge. We know that. So it's showing a couple of fights that we could already go and do. As I say though, I want to go and focus on these objectives. So we'll set the. We could also go do New Game Plus. I'm not too bothered about doing that. I would rather just complete the rest of the game in normal game. Maybe a second series of this will be New Game Plus, but if we do New Game Plus, we're going to have to go and do all of that story again, and really, I would much rather us go and explore the rest of the post-game.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you, more time has passed than you likely realise. The snowball that began when you slew Balder, it's become something else. Stuff for winters.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, the great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrotum. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
If you translate the runes on Balder's tattoos, they say a few interesting phrases such as never forgive, cursed, light confide me. Some more interesting lore tidbits there from Joyboy. You've really done your homework. You must be really looking forward to Ragnarok, the next game, as opposed to the actual the event itself. The event itself doesn't bode well for Kratos, as we saw. Kratos, rather Atreus was cradling Kratos' dead body in those hieroglyph kind of elements in Jotunheim. So yeah, the future doesn't bode well for Kratos. But as Brock just said, we must have changed something, because Ragnarok was not due for another 100 years or so. But now they believe that this is Fimbulwinter. Fimbulwinter is the precursor event to
Quite so simple.
to Ragnarok, and hence why Ragnarok is the next game. There's different theories about what that will actually entail. some people believe that the next game is actually going to be set during Fimbulwinter, and then the start of Ragnarok will kind of be the end of the game, and then a future game will be actual Ragnarok. The truth, nobody knows. Nobody knows anything about this game so far. I've been trying to keep an eye on where it's up to, but yeah, there's very little information currently, which is good. I don't want spoilers. I love little clues and hints and stuff like that, but I hate something being spoiled for me.
It's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
So here's
Are you okay?
the first of our little mini missions. We've got a bunch of these ghosts to kind of go and help out.
Water. My men are drowned, and yet their bodies continue to walk the beaches.
Hellwalkers. They plague these lands.
I was their captain. They died because of me. But these abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined. The thunderstorm scattered all 3 of my ships across the lake. I know not what I did to anger Thor, but his judgment was swift and brutal.
So, just to let you know, Joy Boy did ask me a very interesting question just a moment ago. I'm not sure if the comments will actually show up on the recorded video and the video that I'll be uploading to YouTube eventually, but the question was this: are you going to return to Kratos and Atreus' hut? The answer is yeah, probably. Not right now, though. There is a final story element that kind of alludes to the beginning of the next game, I would imagine. And I will go and do that.
Yes, sir.
Just not quite yet. I seem to be honest with you, Joy, if you had not mentioned that, I would have completely forgotten until the point where I kind of naturally stumbled upon it from when I was going to, complete that area of the map. But yeah, you've just reminded me of what that is. And yes, we should absolutely go and do that. In fact, you know what? I think that might even make it'll probably make for a really good end to today's session. So I might go and do that just as I'm about to finish today's playthrough. So we've got just over an hour before that happens. So a nice little teaser, something that will hopefully make you want to hang on and see what is yet to come. I'm not sure that walking past these things always actually marks them on the map, so I'm just opening it up and then ignoring it promptly. Let's climb up. But no, thank you for that suggestion, Joy. It's a very good one, and one that I had absolutely forgotten about. So yeah, well, oh damn it, there's another one there. Tiny bit of hack silver. Hardly seems worth the effort considering we've got actually 24,000. No, it was probably very much worth the effort. We are going to need a bunch more hack silver before the post game is over. So yeah, not disappointed by that. So we've got
What will you say
2
to
out
her?
of 3 of the sets of bones
Your mother.
to
What have
complete
you
this
left
mission.
unsaid?
I guess... I just want to know if she's okay.
She is dead, boy.
I know that, You don't understand.
Neither do you.
Another rune that we can socket into our equipment. Oh, I remember the fight being particularly brutal down there. Oof, I don't think we have a choice around it though. So let's just go and do these things first. We could go back, but what would be the point in that? We just picked up a dragon tear. Presumably
Hey, look,
some kind of
a torch.
crafting
A torch is built
equipment.
with wood. That is a brazier.
A brazier. Looks like there's something written on it. Want me to read it?
Yeah, it's not this initial fight that's so difficult. The fact that around that corner, right in front of me, there's a bunch of werewolves. You see, I've not played the end game of this game for about a year, yet I still remember that. And that's because it was not fun. Well, it was. It was great fun once I'd completed it, but god damn did those werewolves tear me a new one for a while. Hopefully it will be a bit more streamlined for you guys. We can but hope. Oops.
Done.
Well fought, you two.
Hey, it's enough. You're dead?
You're very perceptive and reckless. Take caution when lighting these braziers. Sather and Hellwalkers will swarm to the flames like moths. I assume we have you to thank for freeing us from a watery grave.
Us?
Other spirits. The Lake of Nine is full of them. Most are able to move on from this realm, but we, lucky few, are stuck here in Midgard until our affairs are in order. Perhaps you can help them as well.
We have no desire to help you, Spirit.
Ah, but you already have. I only wished to see the sky again. Farewell.
Okay, so yeah, they've just given us a new side quest. As I said, there's a bunch of these kind of ghost spirits that we've got to go and kind of rescue. I was surprised when it said that there was only 2 out of 3, but that's because we were looking at another mission and not the mission that I thought I was talking about. Anyway, Common Axe Pommel increases strength, defense, and luck. Upgrade to increase additional stats. Let's have a look at that in the menu because that... well, 4, 4, 6 is strength, defense, vitality. Yeah, okay, so the one that we've already got equipped is better. So we'll be ignoring that. So we've freed 1 of 4 spirits. There's also a Nornir chest around here, as we can see from all the bells that are... Oh, I heard them. Like I said, this is going to be a tricky little battle. Or maybe not. 1 down. That's 2 down. Oh, nearly. Now there's 2 down. You see, the battle music has just finished, but I remember that being a really tough fight. So I'm a bit unsure. It's like, I've got to go around that corner. But is that it? Or was I just absolutely rubbish last time? I was absolutely rubbish last time. Oh dear. Well, I suppose that's better than having an ongoing battle over here. So, on top of that platform... Oh, just missed it. Odin's Raven, 6 out of 51. So, let's try and open this Nornir chest. Oh, I didn't realise it would do that. Okay, this is going to be trickier than I thought.
Now where do we go from here?
Okay. There we go. Got it. Huzzah! More health. Lovely stuff. Not much, but still. That will make a difference down the line.
I discovered opportunities for hunting and trade in these lands. I gave up my search for Jotunheim long ago. Leave that for the younger, more hopeful men.
Oh, like us. We've been to Jotunheim.
I was overeager. And my men paid a heavy price.
Well, that's that dealt with. Let's go to the next.
So, I guess we should keep an eye out for other spirits.
What
Yes,
did I say
yes, we
about
should.
distractions?
But it sounds like they needed help.
They are spirits, boy. Dead things. They have no needs, only wants.
It feels wrong to ignore them.
We will get over these feelings.
Mom would have wanted to help them.
What was that, boy?
Nothing.
I thought as much.
Well, we're going to listen to Atreus.
So Odin and
Oh,
Freya
there
could
might
have
be
been
something there.
happy, but he only wanted her magic?
Aye. Sadly, despite his wise counsellors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Hey, we've got another one of these fellas. He's an ice guy, so we want the blades. Actually, no, we probably don't. Oof. Not good. And that's that. Once again, I remember that fight being far more difficult. Not gonna complain.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Another map. Great.
So there's a bunch of maps that we need to find. It's basically a treasure map. X marks the spot. we will go and do those eventually. But to be honest with you, they're probably... I don't know, I would imagine they'd be some of the best treasure because they're more difficult to find, or at least require a little bit more research, or
The final bone.
think more carefully about where
Might as well return
the
to
locations
spirit.
might be, but I don't know
Keep
that.
his word.
They could be absolutely rubbish.
I know. I just... Never mind.
So we found all of the bones. So where does it actually want us to go to finish this quest? There. And there's a gateway right by it. So yeah, let's take the I don't know what they call this exactly. It's the realm between realms.
Didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay.
Yes, let's not do that again.
Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Okay, let's have a look around. So, okay, we need to get back
I
in the
wonder
boat.
why Gullveig's bones are all over the place.
Desecration, typically. Pieces of scattered corpse make for a piss-poor soul. No hope for Valhalla or Helheim when your arm's on one beach and your head's on another.
Why not ask the spirit? I'm sure he will be forthcoming with answers.
Okay. Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Freya get the hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than him.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh. Like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. Well, I'll just tell you the story later.
Ooh. Need to get axe. Not a fan of these little burrowing dog things. And done. Right, let's hand this quest in.
We have collected the rest of your woman's corpse spirit. Show us this magic you have promised.
Ah, my sweet Gullveig. Whole again. Rise, dear Gullveig. Awaken, oh powerful Gullveig!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
She says she'll honor our request.
Intifagno.
And reunite us? Okay.
Okay. Maybe we might have to think carefully about whether we indulge Atreus in these side quests in the future, because that was not a great outcome. Oh, wow. She hit like a truck there. We need to be super careful. I was like, yeah, we've taken a third of her health down. It'll be fine. Boom, dead. Need to be treating her with a lot more respect. Ooh, that went really, really well, to be fair. For a second time out, got down to below a third of her health. This will be the one. He says, optimistically. Yeah, straight into rage again. Oh, nearly. Oh, thank God for that health. Come on, quick. There we go.
Alright.
Oh.
Say it.
Third time was the charm. Rarely is in this game, but that time it was.
This is true as well. But do not take your disappointment out on me, boy. Take it as a lesson.
Yes, sir.